It's Friday, March 22nd, 2019, and time for your Barbados Today Morning News Update. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carol Williams. A plea for government to hold off on increasing the bus fare. It's coming from President of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Ezra Prescott, in response to the 75% increase that takes effect the middle of next month. While he didn't say he's against the price moving from $2 to $3.50, Prescott believes it should be pushed back by at least 5 months. He also reacted to other measures announced in the budget.
The increase in bus fares is understood. However, we suggest that this be delayed to perhaps September to allow some of the disposable income increases to offset the increase. Overall, we appreciate that the Prime Minister and her administration has sought to place some cash into the economy to spur growth. This is surely appreciated. However, the missing components here are the data to support the initiatives and secondly, the specifics.
Last night, in his contribution to the budget debate, Minister of Transport, Works and Maintenance, Dr. William Duguid, explained how government intends to deal with its discount program for those who rely heavily on public transport.
We are going to engage whoever it is, sit down and get the numbers right, so that when we put together the package and market what those discounts will be, it will be a sure-footed package. It will be an understanding that we've gotten it right and made it right for all people. So whether you're a frequent user, taking 2 buses a day or two buses a week, whether it's a 7-day trip, a 6-day week, whatever it is, we're going to sit down, we're going to get discounts, and we're going to get it right. Because the people of Barbados deserve the best transport board and the best transport system that this country can provide, and we're going to make it right for the people of Barbados.
Still with the budget, government is being warned that its taxes on the tourism sector could make the destination less competitive. This caution comes from regional economist Marla Dukaran. She was a panelist on yesterday's BCCI PricewaterhouseCoopers post-budget breakfast meeting at the Lloyd Erskine Sandyford Center.
The fact that you have now the higher taxes and levies and so on being imposed, I feel that there is a risk that we can see some softening in demand for rooms, especially at the mid to lower end of the market.
Sandals Resorts International is speaking out after Prime Minister Mia Mottley reported her government will not bow to its demands for its $420 million beaches project in St. Peter. Chairman Gordon Booth Stewart is insisting the company isn't asking for anything more than what had been promised. Barbados Today's Marlon Madden has the details.
During her budget presentation, the Prime Minister said the hotel chain was demanding sweeping concessions that would go further than what was already granted by the former administration. Specifically, Mottley said the company was seeking to be indemnified over the next 40 years of taxes on goods and services that others in the industry were paying taxes for. In a statement issued yesterday, Stewart defended the request, saying their lenders and board members are seeking to ensure a level of stability by having parliamentary approval of promised concessions, which it says is now the norm. The chairman makes no mention of whether the company will proceed with the beaches project, which Mottley had said may be pulled from Barbados. Instead, Butch Stewart continued to praise the leadership of the Prime Minister, adding that Sandals Resorts is still very much a part of Team Barbados. Marlon Madden reporting for Barbados Today.
In other news, panic buttons and metal detectors are being installed at the Winston Scott Polyclinic. That's to ensure that illegal weapons aren't brought into the health facility. These are among the safety upgrades announced following a meeting yesterday between Minister of Health and Wellness, Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic, and staff. Other measures include an increase in the number of security cameras from 16 to 28 and improved lighting. Nurses walked off the job on Wednesday, citing safety concerns following 2 violent incidents. The polyclinic will remain closed for the rest of the week to facilitate the upgrades and industrial cleaning. It reopens on Monday. Barbados has been ranked the 5th unhealthiest country in the world. That's according to the Indigo Wellness Index, which covers 191 countries. The index found that Barbados has alarming scores across a wide range of categories, including blood pressure, depression, obesity, inactivity, and binge drinking. The only other regional state performing worst is St. Lucia, which is ranked the 2nd unhealthiest country in the world. South Africa has been ranked the unhealthiest overall, while Canada is the healthiest. Scores of people across Barbados yesterday rocked their socks as part of a campaign to raise awareness of Down syndrome. Students and workers all took part in the initiative in honor of yesterday's observance of World Down Syndrome Day. President of the Barbados Down Syndrome Association, Asha Aline Renwick, tells Barbados Today she's pleased with the response.
And I find the information went across well. People are asking questions. People are understanding now it's not a taboo subject as it used to be. And it is really encouraging hearing people even say the word Down syndrome. Once it was whispered, like, you know, Down syndrome, like you don't want to say something to be embarrassed about. But now I find just with the thoughts this year, people are talking and asking questions, which is very positive.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
In Haiti, an interim prime minister was yesterday announced days after the former government was ousted. In a message issued via social media, the Ministry of Communications said Jean-Michel Lapin will hold the post until the formation of a new government. And finally, EU leaders have agreed on a plan to delay Brexit beyond March 29th. The UK will be offered a delay until May 22nd if MPs approve the withdrawal deal negotiated with the EU next week. And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.pb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. And sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.3 FM. I'm Carol Williams. Have a good day.